Hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. At the end of last episode, we walked up to the counting house and I was like, oh, maybe we'll just like speak to some people, get a lay of the land before this whole find the Stone Lord at the counting house encounter. As soon as we walked up the front pathway, we were attacked immediately. Who knows who I pissed off for that to occur. But we are now here, surrounded by dead guards and just a couple of random civilians. So, first things first. Three of us have enough XP to level up. Shadowheart is 1 kill behind, which is sad. I will wait for Shadowheart before doing my 12th level ups.
Let's get going.
But we have a whole bunch of corpses here to just pick through. Lots of weapons, a couple of gold, basic shields, nothing super interesting. I'm waiting for a new day to pass before I go ahead and look at the newspaper, assuming they need a whole day to print anything new that's happened with our interruptions. But this whole space now is empty. This alarm is no longer on. I guess it only runs for perhaps 10 rounds. But that was real annoying when it was going. Is there a staircase? Oh, there's like an elevator in the middle, I guess. We do still have some
Wits and blades, always sharp.
spell slots left. We also have enough for Prayer of Healing, which is kind of the best healing we're going to get outside of a short rest. That's actually put us in pretty good stead of health as it goes.
Despite everything.
Let's start sneaking. Gale needs to do fire damage to an enemy, radiant damage to an enemy, and cold damage to an enemy to get some portent dice back.
Waste any more time. Breathe deep.
Otherwise, this is just kind of the main chamber, but we killed everybody that approached for the alarms. Astarion,
Keep your blade close.
you want to just start stealing stuff since we're here? You know, when in doubt, commit more crime. A +1 halberd. Not my style, thanks. There's 2 people. Possibly these 2 guys on the back gate, it looks like. Looking after security back there. A couple of gilded chests and stuff. I will pick this one because I can. It's probably going to be just as boring. A +1 glaive.
Not a sound.
Gold ring. I wonder if these belong to anyone in particular or if we're just
I'm just waiting.
stealing from the bank's coffers, as it were. Alright.
Let's hope for gold.
Are there swathes of gold just kind of hanging out back here behind the counter? Not really. Lots more alarms. More display cases. So much art. I assume we're looking to go up the main elevator. Summary of local business matters. Gortash has his fingers in a lot of pies, clearly. Some kind of quarters where guards can perhaps get a nap in. So it looks like we can go up or down. And from here, on this edge of the building, there's nowhere to go. Bunch of random food and the like. I will check the scrolls. Charm person is a suspicious one to have in a bank. Is this a way down or a way up, I wonder? Let's go see if we can just open the gate for a start. See if that gives us any more information. Okay, it is a staircase down. Alright, I'm going to go down before I go up. We know the dockyards are out back somewhere. I was expecting more in the way of just kind of general staff. More business goings on. Rather than like soldier style staff. We just can't fail. Oh, yes. Have some cash. Lucy. Have some scroll. Oh, the Astarian must be in his element. Gems, jewels, anything else? Yes, diamonds. Honestly, in a world where things are this magical, it shouldn't be this easy to break into a bank and steal all of the valuables. Keepings of the vaults. Detailed ledgers, blah, blah, blah. 50 copper coins is worth 50 gold. Definitely not how that works. Can I get these potions? Potion of mind reading, remedial potion, oil of demission, arsonist's oil, elixir of dark vision, elixir of arcane cultivation, another private stash. Give it all to me. The greatest thief in the land. Amulet of Restoration. Another one for Shadowheart to cycle through, perhaps. Scroll of Cloud of Daggers, we do like. And some more potions, lotions, tonics, and bits.
What have we here?
More scrolls. Aid. Expeditious Retreat. A forgery kit. No idea if that can be used for anything, but it's fun to have. No, it just looks like it's a thing to have, but still interesting nonetheless. More scrolls. Scroll of Detect Thoughts. Behind here. Okay, we've got some more guards and an even deeper chamber, huh? And then there's 2 guards behind this door as well. Do I fancy this fight? Fight versus 3. It's probably not the most impossible thing to do.
We'll be pulling a late one tonight.
What? Why?
Half that crowd up there ain't getting their coin.
We check this. The scrolls. Did we miss this one? No, that was where we just got one from. We could go invisible and just waltz by. Is this immune to being picked? It just says use Astarian. Alright, Astarian. Separate from the rest of the party a second. And use your ring of invisibility.
All right.
Nope, nope, nope. Go. Just keep moving. Keep moving. That's a problem, isn't it? Right.
A crooked touch.
Why I have advantage? Oh, there's disadvantage. Yeah, that makes more sense. Right, we still have 7 turns of invisibility left, although you imagine they must be very suspicious at this moment. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Okay. We can go back through the passageway. We do have one more invisibility use if we need it. We get 400 XP, so we now have enough to get in. Glitterbeard, staff. I should probably read this. A log records a list of recent visitors. Bloris, Mead Honey, Pocket Registry, Bank Pass, Gold Coins, Mr. Glitterbeard's Book of Dwarven Dates, delivery of a large chest to the high security vaults, stonework tools, metalwork tools. Cynthia wasn't carrying a bank pass. Access granted from urgent patch to prevent more water from rising to tiles. Pocket Registry not declared. Glitterbeard, reason, Stone Lord, tour of vaults, da da da. Is the big fight that we're anticipating happening in this vault, or am I misunderstanding things entirely?
Please refrain from entering until a staff member has opened the way for you.
All right, Astarion, how much carry weight do you currently have? Not much. Are these safe number 1, safe number 3?
Please wait here. A staff member will retrieve your items.
Right, we have 2 Misty Steps available right now. I don't know how we are otherwise getting in and out of these locations. Potion of Universal Resistance hiding back there somewhere. But, yeah, there must be some kind of mechanism for these. Alright, oh.
Traps. How considerate.
Did that just teleport me away and nothing else? These must be high, you'd imagine. Not high enough for us. Okay. That is annoying, but not completely impractical. Okay, it's slightly impractical. We did it on the left side. Alright, we'll keep perusing our way through. Eventually, I'm sure we will be able to do anything we want with this. That looks like some kind of horrendous puzzle. Counting house visit rules. Do not approach any vault but your own. Make sure the number of before attempting to open. Do not ask a cash guard for help with locks, doors, or carrying valuables. They are here to observe and maintain security. No tipping. The following temporary note is attached. Wet floor, unsafe to use devices powered by bottled lightning. Well, the rest of the party seem to be fine. Another copy of the rules. Detailed ledger. More stuff from Gortash's goings on. Scroll of Dark Vision is an interesting one. I don't want to step on any of these buttons by mistake. Don't really need to be crouching around at this stage, I don't think. Note for cleaning staff. For the direct notice of the cleaning staff, no more water is to be used to clean the floor in the front of the main vault. Use prestidigitation if you must clean there. We can't afford any more lightning mishaps with wet pressure plates. There will be no more warnings, only dismissals. I wonder if, instead of a password, I could throw water and then cast some kind of lightning spells. A guide to our vaults. Grand Vault. Citizens of Baldur's Gate, you can rest easy knowing your hard-earned coin is safe behind stone and steel, blah, 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 blah. That's just an advert. Last set here, another scroll of dark vision. One red. One red. God, how long you could spend trying to figure this out by brute force. With a 9-digit code, it's gonna be a long time. Unless there's a pattern. 1, 3... Well, now I'm 50% there. I'm invested, you know? Let's try this one. Alright, I'm going to pause it until I brute force this for you. I've changed my mind. Behind this door... Actually, can I just lockpick this? Oh, okay. Yeah, that will that'll cause you some issues, won't it? DC 99. So I could roll 35 Thieves' Tools to try and hit a nat 20 eventually. Because it should take me on average 20 die rolls to get one nat 20. And I'm not going to be using my Thieves' Tools for much else, given that we can make basically any other check without issue. But I was going to say, I'm going to actually go and get the rest of the party, because behind here, there is another passageway even further down, and I don't want Astarion ending up down there entirely alone. What I might do, though, is if I can't do that, I will do this and just see what's behind these three. That's nice and simple. Cash. Probably just more cash, though if we find fun magic items, I'll be grateful. A random single gold piece on the ground. You'd think people would have more interesting things to lock in great big vaults like this. Like, we have seen so much more valuable stuff than this, hidden in so much more basic a place. A stuffed owlbear head. No more. What is this? Con saves +1. Not proficient will encumber us. And a +2 great axe and a +2 short sword. We already have a pair of +2 short swords. That's our critical success we needed on the 99 lock. Potion of Universal Resistance. Superior Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Elixir of Battle Mage's Power. And a pouch. Poison Resistance. Elixir of Bark Skin. And a bunch of ingredients. We are now encumbered. That's no fun. To get out of here, we need to Misty Step back out. Is there anything that we are holding that is just completely useless? Show me. I don't even know. Are we sorted by weight? We are. I could probably just put down the gold. Are we sorted by weight? No, by type. Weight. There you go. Put down that silver chalice. We don't need that for a while. But yeah, I want to go back upstairs and get the rest of the party if we're going to go that deep, I think.
Yes, please.
Hopefully the poison trap has resolved itself. And we can now just kind of take out the 3 of them that are there.
Time for discretion.
And then after this skirmish, we will consider ourselves with level 12 leveling up. The poison cloud is still here, which is an interesting problem. I don't see a disarm mechanism on this end of the whole thing. That's simple enough. I should have guessed it would have been trapped in some way, you know? Right, that is the actual gas trap dealt with, so now the smoke won't appear. 5 enemies to deal with, I believe. Obviously, we should be able to get a sneak attack in to start. I'm just going to get all of these doors unlocked. The other option might be to try and bring everybody through invisibly. But I'm not sure that is necessarily the way forward. There's a door there into some kind of office or cloakroom or something. There's a button there. That's presumably to deal with these security measures that we've already bested. Lucy still has spell slots for days. No sorcery points right now. Are we all stealthing? We are all stealthing. I'm wondering if we could, Gale, please tread carefully, dominate this person. 85% is pretty good. Thank you for maintaining concentration. Oh, not again. Okay. Oh, God. We need to get Astarion involved in this fight. Lovely crit. I hate the alarm noise. I hate it so much. God, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. Gale's down. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Why didn't I see this coming? Honestly, I should have seen this coming. When did I last save? That's a great question. Gale is dying. Oh God, make the alarm noise stop. Yeah, I understand. Could I just have like a right-click mute button, please? Not disable, but just mute. Where are they going? Astarion has a turn. Fight them. Oh, that we came in with an action, so we have no other action to take. Does the game even have recover with 1 hit point on nat 20 saving throws? Because I'm not sure I've ever seen it happen. Shadowheart has basically no spells.
Tale for the ages.
Super giant healing potion. Alright. Oh, Lucy is like dead though. Gale doesn't have an action. Shadowheart has an extra action because of haste. We always miss with that for some reason. Gale is down again after that. These guards are apparently monsters. Gale's dead. Shadowheart's down. This is going to be a reload, almost certainly. Next time, Invisible Astarion breaks the alarm or something. Alright. I'm tired of hearing that noise. Alright, we are back after basically where we started the episode. So I'm gonna loot a bunch of stuff and we'll get back downstairs and pick up where we left off. Okay, we did some of the same looting, not all of it, because I don't need every single thing that we found along the way.
Just like old times.
But now we are back in this corridor where we just TPK'd. And...
Smells tasty.
oh, stop doing that. Right, where was the alarm? There's an alarm there. Astarion can probably disable that. Then there's this series of gates with pressure plates that we now know exist there.
Nice and easy.
So start with magical invisibility.
Almost got my name right today.
Never mind, Glitterbeard.
Let's be quick.
Glitterbeard might shake hands and smile, but it's mean uneasy to assign you to the graveyard shift.
Disarm.
Someone's left a trap.
I want to do this quickly. Disarm. Do this quickly. I mean, actually, we're actually out of their sight line right now, so it matters much less. Right, we have 8 turns of invisibility left. Disarming those traps wasn't a problem, so I'm hoping disarming this trap won't be a problem either. Good. Then I'm going to take a peep in here. This is just a washroom or something. a hole.
Let's see here.
And a wicker basket.
That thing is tiny, and I am not.
Alright, we might be able to potion of gaseous form through there. Don't know exactly where to.
Door, right?
Right, these guys aren't moving. We are not going to have invisibility to pass them again. But the alarm is now off. So we can sneak attack. We can get the rest of the party down too.
Or I'm lost. These boots have seen everything.
But we can sneak attack, and that should be fine. So long as we can keep these three separate from the doorway, I have much more hope in us being able to take out just 3 of these guards.
Hello, you.
And especially if we can do that while surprising them.
You ever seen anyone actually raid this place?
Nah. None of us have.
What?
At last.
Never been robbed?
If it has, the guards get
Okay,
around,
they're surprised. Great news.
The mission has to
Now,
come first.
I used both of Shadowheart's healing spells or spell slots to cast Prayer of Healing. So we're out of that, but this will be great. Divine Strike for some extra damage.
I can be subtle sometimes.
Lucy. We still have a lot of big spells, but if I don't need them, I don't want to use them needlessly. And 3d10 fire damage is no joke. Unfortunately, those two are just too far apart to get in that splash. I don't need to crit on that. Gale. Much the same for you in a second. Alright, we're all in. Back to Astarion, who kicked off initiative. We have Guiding Bolt here, so we can actually sneak attack here as well. And a huge crit for 66.
Sound the alarm!
You can't sound the alarm. Then we've had our actions. So we have bonus actions if we really want them. But I think for us right now, we don't need them. And these guys are going to get attacks before the rest of the party is up. So I'm just going to kind of spread out a bit.
I speak,
Don't join
they
me,
burn.
Pascal.
Actually, I'm going to put myself as in front of this door as possible with the others. Because I really don't want them trying to barge past us and open this doorway.
Time to push my luck again.
That would be real bad.
interloper!
Right, we're up to the top of the order. The one back here is the one still with all of their HP. You're frightened, which is good for us. So I think I would rather try and kill them. When we were stood here earlier, we were out of sight lines of everybody.
Leave no trace.
And we can still be out of sight lines of everybody. Right. One dead. Then this one is going to try and run by. Or not. The frightened one. A ranged attack for 1d10 plus 4 on Gale. I will save the spell slot. Shadow Hearts up. We are going to do our best to try and take this guy out together. It's gone exceptionally well. And then just the one at the back left. Can I hit you over this mat? I can. Mat? Not mat. Desk. Oh, good damage.
Can't even catch my breath.
Welcome to Team Firebolt. Oh, wow. Solid, solid stuff. Right, Astarion is up. I don't think we are going to be able to hide from them, but I will bite them so we can be happy. And then just a regular old attack. We need 19 to hit, we rolled 17. We could do 10 plus 12. Fine with that. They're going to get a turn. They are, strangely, not doing anything. And I don't know why.
I don't fancy their chance.
But between the rest of us, this won't take long, apparently.
It's worth the cost.
Okay.
Should mind my step.
Astarion. Let's just check some bits and pieces back here. I'm going to push this button once. Assuming that has deactivated any other traps or anything. Some coins. Some lack of coins. There's a chest over here that I want to investigate. Planar Binding, Gale, Dimension Door, Shadowheart, Featherfall, we'll hold that. Joaquin's Imprisonment. What?
Let's see here.
This book tells the tale of... Okay. Just a tall tale, huh? Well, we have enough XP to level up to level 12. Let's start with Astarion, the rogue. Right, we can replace a spell. Our last chance to do so if we wish. But I'm pretty happy in general with our selections here. I never use Blur as a second level spell. So what would we change in for that if we were going to change something? We could take Knock and just get through the 99 rank, the 99 DC lockdown stairs. That's actually quite an amusing prospect. Arcane Lock, Blindness, Crown of Madness, Darkness, Dark Vision, Detect Thoughts. Flaming Sphere is not a bad concentration spell, but I don't think we're going to use it very often at all. See Invisible. See Invisibility is also an interesting prospect. More ways to cast Misty Step is nice. Long Strider, isn't this... It says it's an action, isn't it a ritual? Or maybe it's an action, but it doesn't take a spell... It says it takes a spell slot. So does this. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, Shield is probably worthwhile for Astarion. Those first level spell slots we never use. And then he gets a feat. We could do an ASI, but his dexterity is already 20. So we've already taken Sharpshooter. So what on earth would we take? ASI to put like Wisdom to 14 or Intelligence to 16. Actor, +1 Charisma. Alert, 5 bonus to Initiative, can't be surprised. Increase that. Charger, you gain Charger, Weapon Attack, and Charger Shove. Crossbow Expert, Defensive Duelist. You can when attacked while wielding a finesse weapon you're proficient with, you can use your reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your armor class, possibly causing you to miss the attack. Well, we just changed to shield, which is probably much better. Although that's only 4 uses, but how often are we really in that many situations? You can use 2 weapon fighting, even if your weapons aren't light, and you gain a +1 bonus to armor class while wielding a melee weapon in each hand. Advantage on perception checks and saving throws for traps. Gain full hit points when you take a short rest. That's interesting. Elemental Adept. Great Weapon Master. When you land a critical hit or kill a melee... When you land a critical hit or kill a target with a melee weapon attack, you may make another melee weapon attack as a bonus action that turn. Attacks with melee weapons you are proficient with and are wielding in both hands can deal an additional 10 damage. We don't wield stuff in 2 hands. Proficiency in light armor. Don't we already have proficiency in light armor? Lucky is a classic. You gain 3 luck points you can use to gain advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws, or make an enemy re-roll their attack rolls. Mage Slayer, when a creature casts a spell within melee range of you, you have advantage on any saving throw against it, and you can use your reaction to immediately make an attack against the caster. Magic Initiate. Martial Adept, you gain 2 maneuvers. Mobile, moderately armored, you gain armor efficiency in medium armor and shields. I don't know if we could have shields and sneak attack. Performer, Polar Master, Resilient. There's an ability increase an ability by 1 to 20 and gain proficiency in that ability's saving throw. What saving throws do I have proficiency with? Is a great question I'm not going to be able to see here. Is it? Because if I could take like wisdom saving throws, if I don't have it already, that would actually be probably quite good. Tough, Warcaster, Weapon Master. I want to know what my proficiencies in spell saving throws are. Dex, we are proficient. Intelligence, we are proficient. So we could take wisdom saving throw proficiency. I think that would actually be quite good for Astarion. Yes, we've seen this. Replace a spell. This is out. Shield is in. And a feat. Which one was it? Resilient. Ability increased by 1 to a maximum of 20 and gain proficiency in that ability's saving throws. Wisdom. So we go to 14 wisdom, which is a +2, and we gain proficiency in wisdom saving throws. Shadowheart, level 12 cleric, new feat available. Our wisdom is already 20. We don't even get another spell slot, just a feat. Alright, I'll do that in a bit because that is less interesting to me.
My attention.
Gale, before we level up, let's check your spellbook for any big level spells we can add to our spellbook. Honestly, we can probably do this for 600 gold. So we have no spells of any type of scroll that we can do anything with. Let's level up Gale and see what scrolls or spells we don't already have in our spellbook. Gain 2 spells. Here is everything we don't have in our spellbook already, as far as I can tell. Create Undead. Raise a corpse as a heinous mummy to fight by your side. The target must be a medium or small corpse. Flesh to stone. Atrophy a foe, restraining them until they temporarily turn to stone. Seeming, Fire Shield, Polymorph, Stone Skin, Bestow Curse, Feign Death, and then just smaller stuff. Misty Step's not a bad one. But you'd imagine we could probably find a scroll of Misty Steps somewhere in the world, right? So do we just take this level 6 ones? Atrophy a foe, restraining them until if the target will petrify if it does not succeed a saving throw within 3 turns, con save. Spell save DC 17. That must be our base without magic items, right? Right, we'll just do that. As for feats, Warcaster, advantage on concentration saving throws. You can use your reaction to cast Shocking Grasp at a target that moves out of range. Is pretty good. We already have intelligence 20. We can increase our con, and then we would have higher con saves for the purposes of making concentration saving throws, and con 16 would be 12 more HP for us. Here's a question. What saving throws are wizards proficient in? Intelligence and wisdom. So we could get con save proficiency. Spells is this and this. Beat. Spell Sniper. You learn a cantrip, and the number you need to roll to add a critical hit with spells is reduced by 1. You learn a cantrip, and the number you need to roll a critical hit with spells is... I mean, we take that then. We just take that. That's the obvious choice. Oh my god, we can learn Eldritch Blast. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. Shadowheart we're skipping. I'm not multiclassing. I cannot begin to fathom thinking about multiclassing at this late stage. Right, we get a sorcery point. We gain 1 spell. But this is the last spell we will ever gain. Create 2 linked teleportation portals for 10 turns. Circle of Death. Sculpt a massive sphere of entropic energy around a creature. Devastate the target and all surrounding creatures. Disintegrate. Shoot a thin green ray from your finger. If the 50 to 100 force damages the target to 0, it disintegrates into a crumbling ash. Eye Bite. What is this? This is a dex save. Eye Bite or Globe of Invulnerability. I feel like I want to make good use of this, and I won't ever actually make good use of this. 8d6 Necrotage in area of effect, but I think Disintegrate, because I think we can twin cast Disintegrate, which sounds incredible. We can replace 1 spell. Is there anything that we never, ever use? Shield, Mage Armor. We have an item that gives us Mage Armor now. While the wearer has Mage Armor, each successful saving throw causes the source of radiant... Like, would I ever get rid of that item and not have that, you know? Chain Lightning, really good, really cool. Sunbeam, really good, really cool. Cone of Cold, Dominate Person, Hold Monster. Light is good at level 4, as is Greater Invisibility. Haste is magic. Lightning Bolt is really good at 3rd. I think Shatter at level 2 could probably come out. Replace for what, though? Is a great question. Scorching Ray is not bad. I need something in the lower levels to do damage, I think, is part of what I'm often missing. Although at our lower levels, cantrips do basically the same thing now. Like a first level 3d8 or 3d10 with Firebolt, you know? So what's actually really good for us? Do we have AoE? I can't see our known spells. We have Cone of Cold. We have Sunbeam. We just don't have Persistent. Like, can we get Cloud of Death? I mean, I can see them here, can't I? So we have a lot of AoE, we just don't have like a persistent AoE. So something like Wall of Fire. Telekinesis is interesting. Dominate Beast, you rarely see actual beasts, I think. Cloud of Daggers is very small as AoE goes. We can take Cloud Kill. Or Insect Plague. $5d8 poison damage every turn. You can reposition the cloud. 4d10 piercing. Makes the area difficult terrain, disadvantage on perception checks. I do like this. This is difficult terrain, which means they spend more time trying to leave through it. But I do like I can reposition this cloud every turn. 4d10. Con save on both. Let's take Cloud Kill. And then for feats, Warcaster to maintain concentration on haste and all the rest is just too good. Your advantage on concentration throws to maintain concentration. You can use a reaction to cast Shocking Grasp on a target. I think that's too good not to take for Lucy. And so that just leaves Shadowheart with a feat and nothing else. I guess we go Warcaster as well because we have Spirit Guardians and all of that really good stuff. Alright, Team Spellcasters. Alright, we can waltz through here.
Well, hello. What's that?
Well, we push the button to disable all of that, so that's fine.
All right.
We did not get any extra spell slots. And if we go to this now, remaining experience needed to gain a level, 0. So level 12 is the level cap. We get more experience for coming in here. So everything else that we ever get is loot and cash or feats like how we have the ability to summon Scratch the Dog and stuff. Stuff like that.
Got to press on.
This door here, we saw this earlier. Now, we have rings of jump and the like. But actually, Lucy
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
can fly. How is her
I can
lock
crack that
picking?
open.
Very, very bad. That's not going to work out for us. So
What
it's
now?
got to be Astarion. If Astarion goes over there, he would be fine for Misty Stepping. We don't have a short rest left in us. Although the way back is not the problem part.
Tread carefully.
Yeah, that's annoying. I think last time he just jumped so proficiently. We have somewhere somebody has a ring that casts jump.
One with the weave.
Cast that. Is it always on self? You triple your jump distance. Alright, Astarion.
Well, hello.
Invisibility, blur can go for whichever one lets us cast jump. We've got too many rings. How's that jumping looking now? Gale, get out of the way.
Ah, excellent choice.
Out of the way, sir.
Keep a blade close.
Oh, we have to cast jump on ourselves first.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Yeah, get through the blocking bit fast, please. Take all of that. Jump to there. Unlock that. Then we need to get past this circle before the timer ends. Because going the other way is not a problem. That's a lot of stuff. Oh, God. Right, hold on. Turn-based mode. A lot of heavy stuff we've just gained. Send to Shadowheart, send to Lucy, send to Gale. Then we can have our regular jumping distance back, he says. Why can I not? I'm not in the circle, though. God damn it. Alright then. Oh,
Someone doesn't like visitors.
that makes a lot more sense. Well, we got over here. Oh, wine rack, huh? Wine that is worth 1 gold apiece. I guess it can't all be super duper interesting loot, can it? Can I get past this? I can. What else do we have in store? Big pile of gold. Artwork that I just do not care about trying to steal. And I do not have the jumping left to get to these awkward other ones. This we've seen is just the big series of other doors.
Yes, let's.
Or non-doors, as it were.
Please wait here. A staff member will retrieve your items.
And then back down the way,
What's next?
we have this thing.
I must keep going.
Right, here's my question. If we have water, probably not holy water,
Just in thought.
just some water. And then
Happy days.
some lightning. Oh, I love it so much. That makes me so happy that that works. Obviously now I don't want to walk through my electrified water. But join me next time. We will head down into the depths of the vault and see what awaits us there, whether it's a fight awesome loot or another mystery. For now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.